If you're wondering कि मैं फ्लोर पे क्यों बैठी हूँ, it's because हमारा ट्राइपॉड टूट गया. We don't have a tripod right now और ट्राइपॉड हमें लेने जाना था but हमारे पास अभी गाड़ी नहीं है. It has been a very very tough day. On top of that, मैंने प्लान किया था that I would talk about Euphoria because I have been seeing some of my most favorite commentary channels simply shitting on Euphoria because I don't know, for some reason किसी को भी season 2 पसंद नहीं आया है. So I really wanted to talk about that. But if you watch Shubhankar's vlogs then you would know कि हमारे घर में एक इतना बड़ा छिपकली मिला और उसके वजह से आई हैव बीन फीलिंग वेरी वेरी क्रीप्ड आउट. तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि आज मैं अपने थॉट्स उतना आर्टिकुलेटली और नाइसली पुट करके बात कर पाऊंगी यूफोरिया के बारे में बिकॉज इट इज समथिंग दैट आई टेक वेरी वेरी सीरियसली एंड वेरी पर्सनली. इफ यू आर वंडरिंग कि ऐसा शैडो क्यों गया, इट्स बिकॉज मम्मा नहा के आया है और but today I wanted to do something that will calm me down a little but also help you guys out at the same time. So I am going to do something that I am very naturally good at. It is poking my nose in everyone else's business and just giving advice where it's not really needed or asked for, but it's just what I'm good at. So like a while back I asked you guys to send in your red flags in relationships, which I think is very very interesting to talk about because हर एक relationship इतना unique होता है, but there are a few things which are very common in all relationships, right? I wanted to discuss some of your red flags so that we can just judge and assess the situation and हम लोग बस डिस्कस कर पाए कि वो एक्चुअली रेड फ्लैग्स है या फिर हम लोग सब collectively हम लोग बस बहुत ज़्यादा सोचते हैं. We will find out by the end of this video. Alright, so the first red flag is him hurting you intentionally and justifying it. I don't think कि अगर कोई भी इंसान तुमको intentionally hurt कर रहा है और उसके ऊपर से उसको justify भी कर रहा है then it's a red flag. I think it's like a red, what's bigger than a flag? A red bed sheet? Huh?
Lal Killa, it's a Lal
Killa. If someone is intentionally hurting you and justifying it, it's Lal Killa. When he acts different according to his mood, only thinks about his life and his friends. Again, I think this is so immature and toxic. I mean, people obviously tend to act differently according to their moods. It's very natural, it's very normal, but if it's something like वो कहीं और से frustrated है और तुम पे निकाल रहा है, उसको कहीं और चिल्लाना था but वो तुम पे चिल्ला रहा है, that is not responsible behavior. It's very very childish. Next is when your partner boasts about having other people as options to date. Major red flag. I agree. It's just, oh my god, I think it's like a universal thing. ये हर जगह होता है, but somehow I feel कि इंडिया में not just the person that you're dating but also their parents for some reason like they get very pumped about the fact that a lot of people are willing to date their daughter or their son, which is so creepy to me. Like, don't. No, I don't want to know how many people are willing to date your gorgeous daughter or your handsome son. It's just, you should never get into that situation. I mean, if you already are in such a situation, run, bhago. जूते भी बिना पहने भागो. If at some point they are okay with not talking to you. Now it depends. If you are in a relationship, if you are in like a serious relationship and then this happens, then definitely it's like a huge red flag. But if you've just started dating, if you're just getting to know each other, even then it's not okay, but maybe give them a chance to explain why they haven't been able to talk to you.
फ्रेम में आने दो, शूट करके आएगा तो एसी भी चालू रख रहा हूँ, ठंडा मिलेगा.
If you feel that a person is okay with not talking to you and if you feel that you're not that important, I think more than a red flag, I think you need to tell them that I know it can be very very hard. हमेशा हमें यही लगता है, and it's not just about girls or boys, it's about everyone. सबको यही लगता है कि हम पहले क्यों बोले, हमें क्यों हमारे नीड्स बताने पड़ते हैं. बट समटाइम्स इन रिलेशनशिप्स इट्स जस्ट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू कम्युनिकेट. आई एम स्टिल वर्किंग ऑन इट. आई वॉन्ट टू टेक माई एडवाइस बिकॉज आई एक्चुअली गिव रियली गुड एडवाइस. Being very 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 rude while arguing, this is my pet peeve too. There is no reason that a person should be disrespectful just because they are angry, you know. मैंने ऐसा सुना है कि लोग गुस्से में जो बोलते हैं that is what they truly feel and what they truly mean. Things are never gonna be the same, never. सामने वाला कितना भी forgiving हो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता उससे. So if you are a person जो गुस्से में बहुत ज्यादा बोल देता है, then keep yourself in check because no sorries can fix what you said. You know, so what I mean in conclusion is that you don't deserve this behavior and you should talk about it, but if it's something that is just not fixable, then talking about X anywhere anytime. Alright, hear me out. I don't think it's a huge red flag. It probably just means that they have nothing else to talk about. But if it's starting to bother you, talk about it. But again, if they do not care and if they're talking about their ex like in a very weird tone, like they miss them or something, then I think it's a lal killa, I think. When they don't want to tell anyone that they are in a relationship. I understand that some people are kind of private and they don't like sharing their personal business with everyone, but if it's seeming a little bit shady to you, then I definitely think that you should talk about it. I'm sure that it hurts like hell knowing that your partner is not willing to take your relationship public, right? Because it just gives you a sense of security. I understand that too. So I think before like starting to develop really negative feelings about your partner, I think you should just tell them that this is something that is bothering you and try and find a middle ground where you do not have to be like kissing and smooching in public, but like everyone knows that you're together, right? Having too many guy friends, I just cannot betray my kind, but I am going to say it is like it's like an orange flag, like a deep orange flag. It's not a red flag, but it's almost there. Mainly because I think that the girls who do not have a lot of girlfriends are a little too pick-me-ish. Not that there's anything wrong with being a pick-me. If you don't know what a pick-me girl is, I would suggest that you Urban Dictionary it or just simply Google it. I'm pretty sure you will get the definition. Basically, it's the girls that think that they are not like other girls and they have that syndrome of feeling like they are so different because they either read books or they don't gossip or they don't wear makeup. These kind of girls have like the tendency to do a lot of things for validation, mainly male validation. That could be the reason that your partner has a lot of guy friends. It could also mean that she just happens to have like really good guys that are around her that just want to be her friend. I think उसकी chances थोड़े से कम है. It depends on the person, right? It depends on your girlfriend and how much she loves you. I know this can be like super embarrassing because how are you supposed to tell your partner that you don't like her friends, right? If it's bothering you, it is gonna bother you for the rest of your life. So बात करके देख लो, अगर solve होता है तो अच्छा है, नहीं होता है तो you know that you have to deal with this or that you can't deal with this. At least you will get a solution. When they are best friends with their ex, bro, how can you ever be friends with your ex? Scam. I agree, but most of the times it is because the other person is not willing to let go. Because if this person, the person that you're dating, is already dating you, right, and they just want to be friends with their ex, I think it's because they genuinely are attracted to you, but they cannot let go of the comfort or of the attention that their ex used to give them, or there has to be something that is holding him back. But it is going to create like really long periods of struggle and trouble in your relationship. So I think it's just best to again, I'm being so repetitive, but you just have to tell him that this is something that bothers you. And I completely agree with this. Being friends with your ex, it's a scam. It's not possible at all. Either you did not have any feelings to begin with, or you're still in love. और अगर उन दोनों में से कुछ भी है, I think it's really messed up, and the person that you're in a relationship with currently does not deserve it, right? So it's just best that you get closure from your relationship that you're about to exit, and then start dating a new person, so that तुम उसको अपने ट्रॉमा में घुमाते नहीं जाओ ऐसा वॉशिंग मशीन जैसा डाल के. It's just what I feel. When they hide their phones for no fucking reason, huge red flag. If you don't have anything to hide, then just be normal. Again, I don't think checking your partner's phone is that normal either. I think that's also a little toxic, but I think hiding your phone is way more toxic, because that is just going to fuel some sort of suspicion, और एक वो शक का कीड़ा होता है ना, वो चला जाता है, and it's a never ending loop. So if you have nothing to hide, then why the fuck are you being so shady? When he has to hide that I drink in front of his family, although his parents do drink, I don't think this is a red flag. I think it's more of him being nervous about his parents being judgmental towards you. I personally think it just goes to show he actually really cares about you enough that he does not want people to judge you. So if your partner is doing this, I don't think it's a red flag. I mean, as long as he is not bashing you for it and like criticizing you for it, I think it's okay. If he wants to hide stuff from his parents, good for him, I guess. दिल पे मत लो, उसके parents हैं, let him deal with it. I'm pretty sure he knows stuff about his parents more than you do. Maybe they are judgmental, maybe they won't be that accepting of the fact that a girl drinks, you know. That is just stuff that happens. I don't think you should have any sort of resentment towards your partner for the way that their parents are behaving, right? जब तक तुम दोनों खुश हो, that is all that matters, honestly. When you thought he treats you so nicely, but turns out he's like that to everyone. Red fucking flag. I hate people that do this, when they make you feel very, very special, like you are the only person that they can see in the entire world. But then you see them around other people and they act exactly the same. It sucks, but it also probably means that they are a little bit of an attention whore, and you should not really be spending or wasting your time on such people, because as I said earlier, people who crave attention, not the best kind of people. Personal attacks in front of others. I hate people who fight in front of other people. It's so indecent. Second off, are you a child? मतलब ऐसा tantrum करने का reason क्या है? ऐसा क्या ही हो सकता है जिसके बारे में तुम घर जाके या फिर थोड़ा सा privately बात नहीं कर सकते? मतलब 10 लोगों के सामने, it's just no. I don't think anyone deserves this, and this is not just for girls. I keep repeating this. My advice is not gender specific, it's for literally everyone, because assholes come in all genders, all sizes, all types. If your partner fights with you in front of others and it gets like very loud and rude and weird, calmly move away, like walk it off. I'm trying to think कि मैं क्या करती अगर मैं इस situation में होती तो, because I personally hate confrontation. I cannot deal with confrontation like normally, right? I either completely ignore it, I will run away from it as much as I can because I just cannot deal with the pressure of it, or I will go into like a full fight mode, which is not normal either, right? If you're anything like me, choose to walk away. Do not give him or her the pleasure of embarrassing you in public. Plus, it's super toxic. I think you should leave them. And that is it. I can't believe हमने इतने सारे relationship red flags के बारे में बात किया, but I'm glad we did. I actually feel a lot better now, even though मुझे अभी भी लग रहा है कि इस घर में कम से कम 30 से 40 चिपकलियाँ होंगी, but I hope you guys had fun because I had a lot of fun. And if you did, make sure you like, share, subscribe, do your thing, and make sure that you comment down below and let me know what your red flags are, and if there's something that I did not talk about in the comments, I will read and reply to every single comment that has a red flag. Clearly you can see it. I love discussing this. I love discussing toxic people and like relationship troubles and stuff like that. So make sure that you comment, make sure that you like, make sure that you share this video with your friends and anyone that you think will be interested in something like this. Alright, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye!